all kinds of good stuff. So Zadia will be your point of contact for that. And let's see who we have here today. So Bella Rochelle, I think you've been with us for a little while. Welcome if you're kind of new, or maybe you've just started tuning back in. So Tammy, good to see you. You can see me and hear me. Love it. Thanks for letting me know. Joseph, loud and clear. Good to see you, Joseph, as always. Welcome back to the party. And Allison, good to see you as well. I don't know if are you new? I don't know. Your name looks familiar. But how I like to open these calls on Wednesdays is, by sharing exactly, what do you do and what are your spiritual superpowers. So this is your time to brag. We don't get to brag in front of our clients, right? But we can brag here. So just go ahead and guys, just share what you do and what are your spiritual superpowers. So what's on your resume is how I like to open these calls. So I'll start. So I'll drop me in the chat here. So I'm a hypnotist and also learning mediumship right now. So that's kind of what I'm getting to. You guys know who I help. I don't have to tell you that. I help you guys, right? So basically this group is for hypnotists and holistic practitioners, basically service-based providers who are ready to scale their businesses online and create consistent months with high-ticket hypnosis and holistic healing programs. So Danielle, good to see you as well. Yeah, we'll talk later this week. And then Shirley, welcome to the group. I believe you are new. So if you're new to the group, welcome. If you're ready to hit those 5-figure months in your business, you're in the right place. That's exactly what we do here, is create 5-figure months as hypnotists and holistic practitioners. These strategies that we use will work for any modality, any service-based providing healing or coaching program, really. So Danielle, good to see you here. So Bella just said, just got my website developed for hypnosis and NLP, or hypnosis and NLP, and then spiritual energetic life coaching. Very cool. Yeah, we got a lot of NLPers, obviously a lot of hypnotists here because I'm one myself. Allison says Reiki and chakra practitioner. Very cool. Yeah, guys, just go ahead and just throw it down below. What do you guys do and what's your background? And we'll just get rolling here. So some of you guys are brand new to the group, and some of you guys have, get lost in our processes. I know it can be a little confusing. If you haven't gotten access to the 4 steps to a high ticket or a 4 steps to a 6-figure spiritual business in 2023. If you haven't gotten the mini course on your way in, Zadia, go ahead and drop your m.me link, and Zadia will be your point of contact if you haven't gotten the mini course yet. And if you're brand new to the group and you still haven't gotten that, Zadia is going to drop her m.me link, and then go ahead, tap the link, and what will happen is it'll open up your messenger conversation, and then just drop her the word course if you still need that access. Okay. Paula, so Zadia, if you guys look down below, Zadia just dropped her m.me link. All you have to do is tap that link and drop her the word course, and she'll know exactly what you're looking for, and then we'll get you connected. So Paula, welcome. I feel like you've been with us for a while, I think. I could be wrong. Life coach, hypnotherapist, and health and weight management. Awesome. So needed, right? So needed. Oh, Bella, tap her link and then drop her the word course, and that way you guys will get connected much easier, and she doesn't have to go trying to chase you guys down. So Catherine, Bella, message her the word course by tapping the m.me link, and you'll actually message her the word course, and then it'll be easier for us to get that over to you. Shirley says a former champion at rodeo. I would say that's superpower. That is definitely a superpower. That's pretty amazing. Wow, that must be a kind of an aggressive sport, I guess, right? Oh no, a cowgirl. I don't know what that is, but anyway, sounds like you've earned those stripes. But guys, let's jump in here today. So Catherine says grief coach humans and animals. Oh, that's really cool. Man, there's not enough of that. Not enough grief coaches out, or at least good ones, right? A lot of therapists and counselors, but we need people that can help you move through stuff. So yeah, guys, tap her link and then send her the word course. That way she can get you directly connected. And she doesn't have to, she's not trying to chase you guys down. It just makes it a little bit harder. Joseph says spiritual superpowers are smooth coffee, cacao, and meowster. Whisperer. Yeah, you're a cacao and a coffee whisperer. Cheers to you guys. Who's got coffee brewing over there? Got mine. This is my favorite. I get these Starbucks espressos, these low calorie, so they work. All right, guys. So let's talk about this today. So today we're talking about how to stand out and call in your dream clients on specifically Facebook. Like I'm really specifically focusing on Facebook today, but it doesn't mean these aren't. It doesn't mean these aren't all the same principles for other platforms. These rules will still go for other platforms as well. But we're just going to specifically focus on Facebook here because that's what I teach specifically. So why do I have DREAM as an acronym? For those of you guys who may have noticed, I had DREAM as an acronym. Okay, what is a dream client? D.R.E.A.M. Okay, this is how I define a dream client. Okay, so they're determined, they're ready, they're engaged, they're agreeable, right? Like they're coachable, they're agreeable and coachable, and they're motivated. So D.R.E.A.M. that's what that stands for. Your dream clients. So how many of you like drop the word premium below in the chat if you're like ready to find those dream clients, what I've just talked about. They're committed, motivated, ready to go right now, determined, right? How do we find those dream clients? Just drop the word premium below if you're wanting to get away from maybe the lower ticket, the sort of the mediocre clients. Right, maybe you're working with some mediocre clients. Like they're okay. Maybe they pay you a few $100 here, or maybe even 1,000 there, right? Like it's okay, right? But like, you know, for me, when I was a hypnotist growing my business, I wanted to attract me. I wanted to attract me, like the client who was hungry, who was ready to go, who wanted more, who wasn't afraid to invest, right? Like, doesn't that sound sexier than mediocre? Okay, kind of doing the homework, kind of not, right? Like, you know, I speak to a lot of hypnotists and healers whose clients are just energy sucking. Or is anyone here dealing with energy sucking clients right now? Anyone dealing with energy suckers right now? I was dealing with a lot of energy suckers when I was charging like 2,000 and below. Like anything up to 2,000. Even 4,000 was a little questionable. Like it was really like kind of 2,000 to 4,000 was still kind of energy sucking clients, to be honest. Let me scroll back up here. So Bella says premium, Danielle says premium, Paula premium, yeah, Catherine, Allison. Bella Zadia, I did keep clicking and I can message you afterwards. Yeah, if it's easier, you can go to Zadia's profile and then just message her. Like, I think all of us here know how to message people on Facebook. You can just directly message her. If you guys message her, our messages don't get lost in your spam box, which is why it's easier to just tap her link. But Zadia, yeah, try to, if you can get connected with Bella, yeah, she'll message you. Cool. And if you don't see Zadia's message, check your Facebook message request folder up in the, you can go to your message folder and go to your message request folder. So when you go to messages at the top, hit your message request folder so you don't miss anything from us. Hutchinson Diesel says, we want to find people like us to coach. Exactly. Don't you want to find clients who play on your level, right? Who step up versus you having to cater and discount and, you know, like make it easier for, right? Like life isn't about getting easier. It's about stepping up to the challenges, right? Because at the end of the day, life is hard, right? I think we can all agree that life is hard, right? So we have to be better. We have to get better. And that's what our clients need to understand. It's about them bettering themselves versus making things easier, cheaper, more affordable, that kind of stuff. So that is what that acronym stands for. So what's this look like right now? Like, how do you know, like, how do you know whether it's time to step up and attract higher ticket clients? How do you know? Like, how do you know what we're talking about here today is for you? So there were a few things going on in my practice that were huge red flags. And I should have listened to it a long time ago, but I didn't. I ignored the red flags, right? Or maybe some of you are dealing with this right now. But a few examples of these are you're more in like the chasing kind of energy. How many of you feel like you're kind of more in a chasing type of energy? And it may be because of scarcity, it may be because you don't have the abundance, right? So you're kind of more in of like chasing people down versus letting people magnetically come to you, right? Like, how good would it feel if you could just sit back and let people come to you, right? Versus you having to message and message and message and chase and follow up and do all. I'm getting tired just talking about it. But that's, if you feel like you're more in a chasing mode versus an attracting mode, that is going to be a sign that it's time to step up. It's time to implement some of these strategies that I'll talk about here in a minute. Okay. Yeah, scarcity energy is tough, guys. Look, it's hard to pull yourself out of that when you're in it, right? Like, because it's a survival thing, right? Like, our bodies get activated for survival reasons. So it's hard. It's doable. You can do it. It just becomes more of a challenge when you don't have the abundance. So what's going to solve the problem much easier is to get the abundance, right? But then the question is, how do we get that abundance? So we'll talk about that here in a minute. But it's a very real thing, and there's nothing wrong with you, right? There's nothing wrong with you. It's just your strategy. It's like positioning you to be desperate when we don't want to show up that way, right? So we end up chasing leads down versus letting them come to us, right? We end up asking how many of you are asking right now, like, where are all the high ticket clients? Like, where are they? Like, this was something I used to ask myself, like, drop the word high ticket below. Maybe if you're asking this question right now, what we're going to talk about here today is going to be very important for you to listen to. So how many of you drop the word high ticket below if you're like, where are all the clients? Where are these high ticket clients? Like, there's people everywhere, but where are the high ticket clients, right? That becomes the question, right? There's broke people everywhere. There's people struggling financially everywhere. There's just people in general everywhere. But where are the high ticket, ready to go, sense of urgency people, right? So Danielle says high ticket, Joseph says high ticket, Allison says high ticket. Yeah, yep. Okay. Another red flag is that you're battling with objections. So how many of you, I would imagine a lot of you here, if you've said yes to these things so far, you're probably getting pounded with like, I can't afford it. Can I think about it? I'll get back to you. Maybe you're getting ghosted, no-shows through Messenger, right? People just not showing any sort of urgency. So if this is resonating with you, drop the word ghost below. If you're getting like ghosters, I'll get back to you, I'll let you know, that type of thing. Hannah, nice to meet you. I think you're new to the group. Welcome. Good to see you here. Hopefully, Zadia was able to get you connected with the mini course on the way in. If not, check your direct message folder. And if not, Zadia, if you wouldn't mind dropping your link again. And if there's anybody else who's new here and you haven't gotten the mini course, Zadia is going to drop her link again. Tap her link, and it'll open up Messenger. Send her the word course, and she'll get you connected with the link to create your account. So if you still need that, just drop her the link if you're brand new to the group. Or if you've been here for a while and you still haven't gotten it, then just tag her and she'll get you that. Okay, cool. So you're battling objections. I can't afford it. I got to think about it. Can I get back to you? Ghost or reschedule, that type of thing. That's a sign and a signal. It's time to step up. It's time to start serving and attracting high ticket clients. Okay. And actually, I'm going to make a quick note here. before I forget to share this with you guys. Okay. All right. And so if you're currently, another red flag, it's time to, you're not attracting your dream clients other than the obvious ones, is that you're dealing with time wasters, tire kickers, window shoppers. You feel like you're entertaining people that can kind of go either way, right? Like it doesn't feel a priority. They're not willing to commit. So some of you are dealing with commitment phobes. How many of you have commitment phobes? Any of you dealing with commitment phobic people right now? This was something I was dealing with. Sometimes I still get them, you know, commitment phobes. And you just need to kind of handle them a different way. But it's not by pressuring. It's not by manipulation. It's not by doing that. That's not the type of people I would imagine you guys want to be, right? Especially because we're healers, right? We don't want to show up like that. Okay. Danielle says ghost. Yep. Okay. All right, you're dealing with time wasters, lowballers. So how many of you are dealing with people trying to lowball you, and energy suckers? We kind of talked about this a lot at the beginning. People who are trying to lowball you, negotiate with you, make it easier, right? These clients, or prospects, I should say, are wanting you to be cheaper, right? They're wanting you to be cheaper, right? So Paula says lowballs. Yeah, how many of you are getting clients trying to lowball you right now? Just drop lowball below if you're getting lowballers, right? Again, I don't want to pay more than this. Can I, can we barter? People trying to barter with you. These people are just gonna suck your energy dry, okay? And this is also a sign that it's time to upgrade. It's time to upgrade, okay? In fact, for those of you who are here, I have a training. It's a free training on how to have a conversation with your current clients, like your current low ticket clients, and upgrade them to a high ticket $5,000 offer. So I have a free training on this. You just, again, need to create your account. If you want that, Zadia will be your point of contact. So again, she dropped her link here, guys. Tap her m.me link if you want this training and drop the word upgrade. Send her the word upgrade and she'll get you tapped in with that training as well. Again, this is for hypnotists and healers who currently have low ticket clients and want to know, what do I do when they're done so I can upgrade them to a $5,000 or premium offer? Okay, there's a strategy to this. I even have an example of a call I did with this. I have a call that I recorded where I did this exact strategy, okay? If you want it, tap her link and send the word upgrade, and you have the strategy as well as an example of a call where I did this, okay? So super cool. I systematized this myself after winging it, so you don't have to wing it. You can get the strategy. If you want to just send her the word upgrade, okay? And then finally, if you're on social media, what's probably happening right now are people are just not engaged, right? They're not engaged. They're not activated. You're getting just encouragement. You go, looks cool, but you're not getting bookings. Okay? So how many of you would love to be able to share a post or an offer and people are raising their hand? They're like, yay, me, like, I want it, right? Versus like crickets, right? Charles, tap her link and send her the word upgrade, and then she'll be able to get you connected with that as well. So really great training, guys. And there's an example of a call I did in there. I just recently added that in there. So happy to share that with you guys. So can you guys see me okay? Or is my connection... guys, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if my connection is still okay. I'm getting a message that my connection... Am I breaking up for you guys at all? It looks like I'm still connected here. You guys can still see me and hear me okay? Let me know. Just give me a thumbs up or something. Hopefully I'm not breaking up here. And then we're going to move right into what needs to change here. So what are these shifts that need to happen so you can attract your dream clients? Okay. So you guys can see me here. Okay. Awesome. All right. And the replay will be, we'll send out the replay later this week as well. All right. In fact, if you have to drop off, just tap Zadia's link and send the word replay, and she'll send you the replay. So we can do that too. Make it easy, right? All right, guys. So let's jump in here. You guys ready to go? I'm going to share here. These are the 4 things that I did, and you're going to need to do in order to attract your dream clients. Again, clients who are determined, who are ready, who are engaged, who are active, or they're agreeable, and they're motivated. So that's what that acronym stands for. All right. So if you want the replay of this, you can tap her link and drop the word replay. She'll send that over to you guys as well. We usually send out the replays later in the week, but if you want it sooner, just let her know. All right, guys. So point number 1 here. All right, this first thing is, and this is probably the most important thing, is that your messaging, okay, if you want to stand out and attract your dream clients, like high quality clients, your messaging must be consistent, it must be clear, and it must be laser focused on a person, okay? Your messaging has to be around a person, not a group of people, okay? What hypnotists and healers will do is they try and categorize a group of people, right? Like women who want to lose weight, between the ages of 30 and 45, like, in the next 90 days. It's okay. It's good. You'll get some traction, but you're still going to get lost in the noise, okay? So, and then the other big mistake I see healers and hypnotists make is that one day they talk about this topic, another day they talk about this topic, like anxiety one day, sleep this day, food, nutrition that day. That is not consistent. That lack of continuity is going to lose the trust of your audience in front of you. Okay? And guys, this is an opportunity for you to get coaching as well. So don't forget, you can drop your questions below, and I'm here to answer them for you. This is a two-way conversation, guys. You don't need to sit back and watch Netflix. Take advantage of this time because we still got a good amount of time here. So drop your questions below as I'm going through these, because it's an opportunity for you guys too to get some help. All right? So let's do a quick recap here. This first pivot here is your messaging. And if any of you want feedback on your messaging, you can drop that below. Must be clear. It must be consistent. It must be super laser focused. Okay? We don't want all women. We don't want all men. We don't want all parents. We don't want all, people who want this, right? Do you really want all of them? Probably not. Because not all of them are going to be able to afford you. Not all of them have the urgency. And not all of them see the value, right, in what you do. So we want to make sure we call on people with those 3 things. Urgency, value, and affordability, right? They have the financing, okay? All right. Number 2 here, in order to stand out to your dream clients, okay, you're going to want to have your own secret sauce, okay? So your own proprietary mechanism, okay? So many of us here are selling hypnosis. So many of us here are selling readings or tarot readings, right? Or energy sessions or past life regression sessions. You will never stand out to high quality, high ticket clients if you're a commodity. Okay? And I'm assuming that's probably why you guys are here, is you don't want to be a commodity. You don't want to be just another hypnotist or just another healer, right? You want your own dedicated specialty niche, right? And so one way to stand out to your dream clients is to have your own secret sauce, okay? You guys know my secret sauce, or maybe you don't, but I have my high ticket healer and hypnotist selling system, okay? That's everything I've put together, that I've learned, that I've utilized and practiced, and all together in one system, right? So let's do a quick poll here. How many of you currently have your own secret sauce? Drop the word secret below if you already have your own secret sauce. Do some of you here? Probably most of you need to create this at this point. If you need to create your own secret sauce, Drop the word sauce. We'll just drop the other word sauce. If you drop the word sauce below, if you're wanting to create your own secret sauce, your own system, but you just don't really know where to start with that, just drop the word sauce. Drop the word secret if you already have it, and then we'll just do it like that. So Paula says, I do, but it needs to be focused. Yep. It also needs to be what I like to call market sexy. It needs to be market sexy. Paula says, I do, but it needs focus. Yep. Danielle says, sauce, so you need to create yours. That's something we'll talk about. Allison says, sauce, so you need to create yours. Tammy too. Bella, yeah. Jason. Yeah, Jason, what's going on? Good to see you. I can't remember where we left off, but I think we're talking at some point soon. But yeah, if you don't have your own proprietary system, you're just another hypnotist. You're just another, psychic, medium, EFT, whatever it is you do. And there's no way you're going to be able to name a price because you're not your own category. You don't have your own proprietary thing. So you're going to need your own, you're going to need your own, what I call a secret sauce, so that you're not a commodity, okay, in order to stand out and call in your dream clients, okay? Or really, so your dream clients can find you. That's the idea. So they can find you, okay? All right, is this valuable for you guys so far? Is this valuable? If so, drop the word valuable and let me know if this is valuable for you guys. And that gives me a moment to get some water. My voice always starts going around this point. Guys, let me know if this has been valuable to you guys so far. Hopefully I'm talking to the right crowd here. Okay, good. Sometimes I don't even know if you guys care about what I'm talking about, so I like to do these quick polls and make sure you guys are actually interested in what I'm talking about. All right, cool. So Jason's is valuable. Danielle, yeah. Yep. So what is your own secret sauce, right? Like what makes you stand out from the next hypnotist or age regression specialist or EFT practitioner, meditation coach, or whatever it is you do? There's no way you can name your price if you are just a commodity. It's just not going to work, right? So, I was able to sell $5,000 hypnosis programs. So I was able to do that because my calls were that good. But if we want to go beyond 5,000 right now, we're going to need to have you in your own category. Okay, so you may get as far as even 5,000 for just selling hypnosis. But again, now we're talking about value-based pricing versus session-based, right? So that's a whole other conversation. Okay. All right, let's go to number 3 here. So number 3 is, in order to stand out and call in your dream clients, this is more of a subtle one. This is not one that's taught often. Okay, I had to pay a lot of money to learn this. Okay, you must polarize. Okay, you must polarize your audience. Do you guys know what I mean by that? I've talked about this a few times. Let's do a quick poll here and see if I need to explain this. How many of you guys here? Let me know. Say, just drop the word yes or no if you know what I mean. Do you guys need me to cover what this means, polarize? This is probably the biggest reason why you don't stand out to your... No, that's the messaging part. But this is going to affect your messaging, okay? Do you guys know what polarize means? Or do you need me to cover that? Danielle says no. Do you guys need me to cover this? This is so key. This is so key. This is what's going to keep... This is what builds you raving fans. If you want raving fans... In fact, I love that. I'm actually going to write that down. Raving fans. So in order to have raving fans... Okay, all right, I got it. I'll cover it. All right. So in order to have raving fans, you must pick a side. You have to pick a side. Okay? A great example of this is look at the presidencies. Each of them have picked a side. Each of them have raving fans, right? Trump has raving fans. Biden has, fans. I don't know if they're raving, but he has his own followers, right? If you look at other influencers, right, they have their own raving. Tony Robbins has raving fans. So in order to have raving fans, you must draw a line down who it is you want to attract and who it is you don't want to attract. Meaning you got to be willing to let people walk away. You got to be willing to let people walk away. You got to be able to let go and let people do and go where they're going to go. And as long as you're trying to control people and make them come to you or force them to buy, that type of thing, you're always going to be lukewarm and you're going to be serving everybody or nobody. Okay? So polarization is so key when it comes to attracting your ideal client, because if your messaging is lukewarm, like you don't really stand firm on anything. You're kind of lukewarm about everything. You just blend in. You just get drowned out. Okay? Is this making sense to you guys? A great example of this is how I throw rocks at websites, right? You guys know how I feel about websites. You guys know how I feel about websites. And I'm assuming you're in my group because you agree. To some degree, you've been like, yeah, maybe she's right, right? And so I have taken a polarization and a stance on websites. I'm like X through websites, check plus or check on social media, right? And funnels and that kind of thing. Okay? So is that making sense to you guys? So if you're not doing it, if you're not telling people who you want to come and telling them who you want to leave, you're probably leaving a lot of money on the table. Okay? Does that make sense to you guys? Any questions? Drop your questions, guys. Again, this is an opportunity for you guys to get coaching here. Just like rapid fire. Just drop your questions below, okay? All right. And we'll get into the last point here, which is number 4. When you guys ready for the last one here? If so, just drop the number 4 so I can get another drink of water. Let me know you guys are still with me and you can hear me and see me okay. Just drop the number or the word 4 and let me know if you guys are still there. And then once again, guys, if you still need the mini course, Zadia, if you drop your link one more time. And guys, if you want the mini course that I talked about earlier, that you probably came in with, asking for, if you haven't gotten that, tap Zadia's link, drop the word course. If you want the training that I talked about earlier on how to have the conversation with your low ticket clients to upgrade them high ticket, tap the same link, Zadia's link, and drop the word upgrade. If you want both, drop both words. We'll keep it easy. All right. All right. Number 4 here. This is she emailing? Paula, this will come to you through direct messenger. We don't do emailing because my inbox gets so convoluted. There's just no way we'll keep up. So DMing is just easier to have conversations. So Paula, she'll be sending it to you through direct messenger. If you want, you can just tap her profile and then friend her and then message her. You could do that too. Do that as well. All right. So last part here. Yeah, Shirley, send her that message. Just send her both. I'll drop my link as well, just in case. I think last time we may have had some tech issues. If for some reason Zadia's link isn't working, you can just use mine. And just send me those words as well. So last point here, guys. So I hope you've been taking notes so far. We'll do a quick recap here. Is how to call in your dream clients. You guys are going to hate me for this. You guys are going to hate me when I say this, okay? But it's the truth, right? High ticket clients, your dream clients, again, those are determined, who are ready, who are engaged, who are agreeable and motivated. They're everywhere. They're probably on your friends list. They're probably in your Facebook group. They're probably followers of yours. They're everywhere. But if you don't show up as high value, if you don't show up what I call a high value hypnotist or a high value healer, you'll never be able to find them. You won't see them. Okay, even if they bite you on the nose, you're not gonna be able to see a high value client because you're not showing up high value. Okay, so if you want to attract high ticket, your dream clients, you have to learn how to show up as high value and have a value-based pricing conversation and a value-based selling system as well. right? Because as long as you're charging for time, that's the value is going to be on your time. As long as you're selling hypnosis, the value is on hypnosis, right? So in order to attract your dream clients, you have to show up in ways that are high value, okay? This means like not doing stuff like posting your booking link all over the place. I'll call some of you guys out right now. Some of you are posting your scheduling link everywhere and as much as possible. And what ends up happening is you start to come off salesy. A lot of you are afraid of coming off salesy, and because of that, you are being salesy. You're afraid of being salesy, so you are being salesy, okay? So unless you learn how to show up as high value, right? Like you're not always available, right? You're not always available. You're busy. You're dealing with other clients. You got other stuff going on. You're not going to wait for people, okay? You're not going to wait for people, right? It's kind of like dating, right? The same rules apply to dating, okay? But it's not about playing games. It's about having actual abundance and creating that abundance, okay? And if you don't have the abundance, then we have another problem. We got another snag in the hose that we need to straighten out, okay? All right? So you got to learn how to sell high ticket. If you want to attract high ticket clients, you got to learn how to be high value and sell high ticket. That's the only way. That's the only way, okay? Nobody's going to throw $5,000 at you if you're not asking for it. Let that sink in for a minute. Nobody's going to throw $5,000 at you if you're not asking for it. Again, let that marinate for a minute. So how many of you, let's do a quick poll here, feel like you're not asking for enough right now in terms of like the value on your offer? Drop me below if right now, after what I've said now, you're like, wait a minute, I'm not asking for enough. Like I'm not asking for enough. Maybe your expectations on they will pay you more, but it doesn't work like that. You have to ask for it. Hey, look, I look like Rudolph. Look, I look like Rudolph. Boop. Paula says not enough. Danielle, yeah. So yeah, you're just not asking for it. A lot of you are just not asking. You're not showing up as high value because you're not asking for the value, right? So, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you just doubled your price points and you got away with it. Like, I wouldn't be, happens all the time. I mean, we do make other necessary tweaks and, there's also strategy to this, but a lot of you could just double your price point and get away with that right away. Okay. So let's do a quick recap here. So number one is your messaging must be consistent, must be clear, must be concise. C to the third power. We'll call it C to the third power. Okay, clear, concise, and consistent. Okay, if your messaging's all over the place, you're an expert here one day, then you're an expert there, then you're an expert here, you're gonna lose the trust of your audience because they're just gonna be confused. And I bet you, all of you here, if you're online on Facebook, are all of you here doing Facebook marketing right now? I'm assuming you are if you're on this live. Drop the word Facebook below if you're trying to figure out the Facebook game right now. Because chances are the only reason people are not coming forward is because you're messaging. I bet you 100% it's always the case. I don't know how many times like we've helped hypnotists and healers with their messaging and instantly a client the next day. Like literally within 24 hours they get a client online because now it's crystal clear who this person is serving. It happens all the time. Danielle says Facebook, Bella says Facebook. Yeah. As soon as you clear up the messaging, clients just start coming out of nowhere, right? But we also want to build up the volume, right? Volume, that's where the marketing will come in, okay? So let's do a quick recap here. Messaging, crystal clear, consistent, and concise, okay? You must have your own secret sauce, okay? If you're just selling hypnosis, you're just selling coaching, you're just selling readings, you're a commodity, you're going to be looked at as low value, okay? In order to stand out as high value, you must have your own your own secret sauce. Okay. You must be willing to polarize. Okay. This is going to require you to get out of your comfort zone and open the door and let those people leave who are not a good fit. Let the low ticket, low ballers, tire kickers, window shoppers, let them leave. Tell them to leave. Tell them to leave. Like, if you're only here for this, we have nothing for you. Like, I polarize so hard in my messaging, and yet I still get unqualified. Like, there's no way to stop it, but you can minimize it, right? You can minimize it. Okay. And then finally, and guys, any questions here before we wrap up, let me know. Just drop them below. Finally, number 4 is you must show up as high value and learn how to sell high ticket. If you don't learn how to have a value-based pricing conversation, you're going to continue to get people who see the value as your time and on your sessions. That's going to put all the pressure on you. That's going to have them showing up as, you fix me. That's what's going to create the you fix me dynamic. They come in, they sit down, go, right? That shit, I was done with that shit. Like, nope, not up to me to fix you, right? Those are the energy sucking clients, right? Okay. All right, guys, that is what I have for this training. Hopefully this was valuable for you guys. Let me know by dropping the word value below. If you're watching the replay, again, continue to drop your questions, comments below. And guys, if you want the replay, Zadia, if you wouldn't mind dropping your link again, you can go ahead and she'll get you the replay later. You'll actually get the replay quicker than everyone else because you can just message her replay. If you want to drop your link, Zadia. And if you want the training, just drop her the word upgrade. If you want the course, drop the word course. So I love giving stuff away to you guys. Makes me feel good. And hopefully you're putting this stuff to use and getting to work. All right, guys. So thanks for spending your Wednesday with me here. As always, I hope this was valuable for you. The link, Zadia's link, will stay at the bottom of this post even after we get offline here. So feel free to message her to get those goodies. And guys, we'll be back as always every Wednesday for coaching. Bring your questions. Write them down. Bring them to the coaching calls because that's what I'm here for. All right, guys. I will see you on the flip side. Go have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys inside of the group and next week. Bye-bye now.